Okay, let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. Hi guys, and welcome back. Not too enthusiastic in here for like a bloody Saturday. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Go. 1, 2, 3. Hi guys.
Oh, I thought we were dabbing.
We weren't dabbing, we were introducing ourselves.
Should we do 1, 2, 3, then dab and then introduce?
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hi guys,
hello.
and welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video. Why do you have to diss me like that all the time?
Just be funny.
It's not funny.
What's that?
Okay, this side then.
Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm tired of doing too many intros.
1, 2, 3.
Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video is going to be a very exciting video. I have a very special guest with me over here.
Hello.
We are going to be doing a
Q&A.
A long requested Q&A. We haven't done one.
What do you mean by long?
We haven't done one in ages.
Yeah.
We need together. Like, when was our last one?
God knows. Too busy nowadays.
Yeah, it was very long. Let's just keep it that way. So today we are back with a Q&A. We've asked you guys on Snapchat I've asked you guys on Snapchat to send in your questions, and I've got quite a few people asking me lovely questions.
It is Saturday, so you're gonna get loads, you know what I mean? So
everyone's out and about on the phone and stuff. So I've got quite a few questions to go through. So I'm just gonna get right into it. I asked you guys to go all out, ask me any questions that you guys wanted us to answer, me and Adol, and let's just say we got some personal questions out here, so we're going to be answering those questions.
Let's just, I'm going to copy you. Let's just say it's a good person.
We got some questions out here, so
why do you talk like out here? Wow.
Okay, so we're going to be answering those questions for you today.
Okay.
I feel like a teacher with these glasses on.
I feel like I'm in a lesson here.
Teacher Amina today.
I feel like I'm in a lesson today.
I love this lipstick. It's proper matte. I like it. Anyways.
Oh no, the granny side.
Anyways.
This is what I mean by granny.
Okay. Serious. Okay, so I'm gonna go through the bottom. It's like the first person that asked me a question, I'm going to go through that question first because it's only fair. Okay, so the first question is, if you weren't doing YouTube, what other career would you be doing? So that's a good question actually. I would love my big dream.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm going crazy in it.
You have some weird hand gestures, man.
My whole dream, since as long as I started YouTube, would have my own line out. It could be absolutely anything, makeup, jewelry. But actually I'd want to bring out a jewelry line and a makeup line and maybe a hijab line, because obviously that's the 3 things that I'm obsessed with. I wear hijab on a daily basis, so obviously it makes sense to bring a hijab out. Makeup, I'm just obsessed with makeup and I love art, so those two go hand in hand together. And jewelry goes with the art again. It's very creative, and I wear a bunch of jewelry. Like, me and Adil are both obsessed. He's got chains and rings and yeah. Okay, in my big career, if I wasn't doing YouTube, I'd have my own line on the side. So inshallah, keep your eyes peeled, guys.
Inshallah,
it might be coming out soon. So no sneak peeks, but inshallah, keep your eyes peeled.
I would do.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah. So this one just like, yeah.
But then YouTube is not your career.
Yeah. But I would love to have a coffee place, my own coffee place.
Oh yeah, we have talked about this actually.
Yeah.
Because me and Adil are both like massive coffee fiends. Go and tell your little dream. What would you sell in your coffee place?
I would have my own coffee place, and it would be like such nice seatings and stuff. Like, you know these coffee places, it's like too cramped up. You need spacious, and you need like space, like to sit and just chill. Free Wi-Fi. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's important to be fair.
And I'd have like, like they have TVs everywhere, so you can also watch TV, like chill there and just like, just lounge up and stuff like that. And the food wise, I'll have like, oh man, I create my own food, He's good
at cooking actually, to be fair, so.
Come up with my own creations, noodles. I have my own noodles.
But if you're having a coffee place, you wouldn't be selling
noodles. But like savouries, some coffee places do savouries,
It's a bit bizarre having coffee and then noodles.
Not really, like for lunchtime, innit? You only have it at lunchtime period. Not like the whole day. Okay. Just lunchtime period, so people come from work and stuff and get lunch. You can have noodles and stuff there, innit? Okay. My cheese toasty, my tuna toasty,
Avocado and toast.
Oh yeah, and that. But like fresh food, innit? Like most of these coffee places, their food have been there for like days, man.
Yeah,
nah, man, nah. Yeah, that's my dream. That's it.
Okay. Next question is, were you forced to wear the hijab? I've never been forced to wear the hijab. I wore it when I hit puberty, and that's when you should wear the hijab. So no, I've never been forced to wear the hijab. It's something that I've always wanted to do, and I've never been forced to wear the hijab. You look beautiful
with the hijab on.
I love the hijab. Like if I was to go outside without the hijab, I'd feel naked, and you'll get that feeling if you wear the hijab full time. So yeah. Next question is, what's the cutest thing Adil has ever done for you?
Yeah, what is the cutest thing I've ever done for you? Go on, remember. Come on.
Actually, to be fair, he's a very romantic guy, so I would say that I can't really pinpoint one moment where you did something so
must
special.
Be one.
No, but like alhamdulillah, mashallah. Like,
okay, which one's your favorite, basically then?
I like it when you like surprise me with like flowers when I least expect it. I like it when like, say you just like surprise me with a coffee. Like the little things count for me. Like I don't expect you to ever to go buy me like a diamond ring and like, here you go. Like I like the little thing. The little things make it special. Do you know what I mean? Like, so. But
what was the one point I bought you something so cute?
Well, I'd pinpoint one thing. Like that was when we were dating. I ran out of my MAC lipstick. It was in Velvet Teddy, and I was like texting him. I was like, I really need to buy a new Velvet Teddy lipstick. Blah blah blah. Mine just ran out. I don't know what lipstick to wear today. Like it was just such a random combo. Yeah, I tell him all this stuff. I know. Yeah. And then I was working at that time. So what happened was he came in at work with a MAC bag, and he's like, "This is for you." And I was like, "What?" I opened it up, and it was like my Velvet matte lipstick. So Velvet Teddy matte lipstick. So I was like, oh my god, that's the sweetest thing ever. And I looked everywhere for it, didn't I? Yeah. Online and everywhere. So that was cute. Next question is,
how old was you when you got married, and what would be your advice if someone was looking to get married?
So I got married when I was 21, and Al got married when he was 22. We were very young at that time. But my advice would be, if you have found the right person, just go for it. Don't delay it.
Do you think it's the right age to get married?
I mean, so many people have different aspects. Like some people think get married really young, your life is over, blah blah blah. But I don't think so, because you can still do the stuff that you want to do.
I mean, what I think, if you've been with that person for years, obviously we shouldn't be dating anyway in Islam. But the thing is, to save one reason to obviously save yourself from making more sins, and the second reason is, if you've been with that person for that long, you know you're going to be with that person for the rest of your life. If you know that, then you might as well just get married and just be together all the time, innit?
Because God will bless you that way.
Yeah, and you get more blessings from God. So that would be the advice, and get married at that age.
Yeah, so
innit?
Get married early, do it the right way, you'll have a good life. Pray Istikhara. Obviously pray Istikhara first to make sure that's the right person for you, and then go in with an open mind. You'll do good.
Question is, if you could ask your future self one question, what would it be?
Ooh. Why would I ask my future self? What would you ask your future self?
I don't know actually.
It's quite hard actually. What would I ask myself?
I don't know.
I'd probably, maybe not ask myself, but I would probably tell myself to just embrace every moment, because that's the most important thing in life. Embrace every moment, every single day, every moment you have, embrace it. I would say that, because you just never know when your time's up. So embrace every moment as it comes, now and the future. So
yeah,
that's what I would do.
Another question is,
we get loads of questions about marriage related.
Did your parents or family have any problems with you marrying your husband, or were they alright with him and the fact that he comes from a different background?
Okay, so let's answer the question. So firstly, my parents had no issue at all. My parents are very open-minded about who I want to get married to. They've never had any issues at all. I could get married to anyone I wanted, any culture, yeah, it was cool. So
I mean, I think if you're in a marriage, culture shouldn't matter.
What about your parents?
No, they didn't mind either.
Yeah.
They told me, obviously, marry whoever you want to marry, and just make sure that person that you want to marry, because you're going to be the rest of your life. So just make sure you make the right decision.
Really,
think about it, make the right decision. But there's no like, oh, you can't marry this certain culture, or you can't marry this person because she's this, you're that. No, it's nothing like that.
Both our parents are very open-minded, I'd say.
No problem whatsoever. Yeah,
there was no issue at all, alhamdulillah.
And how did you find moving out from your house when getting married? Is it really difficult, the responsibilities and everything that implicates moving out?
I don't know if you guys know this, but I moved out when I was 18, so I had my own place when I was 18 anyways, so moved out for university. So moving out for me wasn't an issue because I already moved out. It was just a matter of living with my husband, so moving into a different property and living with my husband, so I didn't find that hard at all. What about you?
I didn't find it hard. Obviously your parents don't want to see you leave, but obviously they said
you gotta leave one day.
It's your life, obviously what you think is best, do that. And I wanted to be independent as well, so I didn't want to live with my parents, and I wanted to do everything on my own, so yeah, and learn everything. So alhamdulillah, it's going good so far.
Yeah. So the next question is a bit cheeky. By the way, all of these questions, I'm not adding no one's names to it because I don't know if anyone wants their name to be mentioned. I don't want anyone to get upset, so I'm not adding no one's names in. It's just all on Snapchat. I've screenshot it. So by the way, if you're watching this and I screenshot your Q&A, obviously for this video, but I will not mention anyone's name just to be on the safe side. But yeah, the next question is, who is the most messiest from us two? You.
This one with the makeup, the makeup table, it's a mess.
Okay,
I have to clean it.
Oh, no, listen, you don't clean my makeup. Basically, on my vanity, obviously, I'm going to lay out my makeup to see what makeup I want to put on, obviously.
So we don't need to take everything out.
I gotta take everything out to see what I got,
so messy.
See what I want to do, what makeup look I want to do, so...
But I think you're messier than me.
I possibly will say.
Now, before I was...
Before you, I was more organised than you.
Yeah, but now I'm more organised and you're messy. Agree on that.
Little bit. Next question is another marriage related question. What a surprise. So
how's marriage life and how quickly do you settle into it?
So everyone says first year of marriage is the hardest, yeah, the best year of marriage, because obviously you're getting to know each other, so it's like all romantic, you're in that honeymoon season. Yeah, it's the hardest because you're still getting to know that person. So what would you say? Was it hard for you or what?
How quickly to settle in? I mean, it doesn't take that long. I mean, it depends how long you've known a person from before. We've known each other before for a while. So for us, it was the only bit took a bit of a while is house and living.
Responsibilities and I think that was the most hardest.
The way of living, ours is different. So it's just settling into that.
I think it was a bit difficult for me at first because obviously I lived by myself, so I had the whole place to myself, and I had everything the way I wanted to.
You don't need to share anything to anyone. And also eating food.
Yeah, that was the hardest bit.
Food is the main one.
That was the hardest bit.
Because she is completely different to what I eat.
Yeah, that was the hardest bit of like, yeah, we used to argue about that first year of marriage.
No, we're not eating that.
Yeah, like, yeah, that was the hardest, I'll say.
We didn't like argue, like, you know, you just be like oh no, I don't want to eat this, but why do you don't like this, but why do I like it's like that, you know the tantrums.
I wouldn't say it's hard, it's about, yeah, if you knew each other beforehand.
But you gotta have that sacrifices a bit here and there.
And be open-minded.
Yeah, like you're sharing something, you're sharing your life with someone else now for the rest of your life. You have to adjust to each other, you know?
You gotta adjust to each other a little bit, so...
I mean, I'd say it won't take that long.
It won't take that long.
I'd say a few months.
But if you are like, say, it was arranged marriage, it will take time because you have to get to know that person, you have to see what they like, what they dislike, so it might take a bit...
I think it'll take about a year.
Yeah, it might take time to get to
But normally, for us, it took about a few months to obviously get used to everything. And that's it. It just felt normal after, didn't it?
Yeah, that's normal.
How did you and your husband meet?
We have a video all about how we met, how long we've been together, how we got married, how we got introduced to each other. If you guys want to watch that, I will leave it linked in the description box below. But that makes so much sense. It was a video filmed like nearly 2-3 years ago. Yeah. So I would highly recommend watching that out because it is a long video, but yeah.
Next question is...
Another related question.
What annoys you the most about each other? Whew. Let me pull out the list here. Let me get my phone. Where's my phone?
It's a hard one, isn't it? It's a hard one. I would say for me, again, it's food related because I am the most fussiest person you'll ever meet about regarding food. I'm very fussy with what I eat. But I have got better, haven't I? I have got better.
Yeah.
But I am very particular about what I eat, so what annoys us about each other, that's not related to what annoys me. Like, I used to get really annoyed when he used to tell me to eat certain foods. That used to annoy me so much because I am very particular about what I eat.
But now you understand why.
But yeah, I don't know, what annoys you about me?
Well,
Well, don't forget how much you love me.
Might take an hour.
Don't forget how much you love me and how sweet I am to you.
You just want trying to butter it up and that. I don't know, you know. What annoys me? I don't know.
Sweetheart.
Oh, is we bought, when we got this house, we bought a shoe cabinet. You remember? The 3-story one, which closes in where you actually put the shoes inside.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one comes home, shoes bang on the side.
Okay, so basically when you come home, you're gonna take your shoes off. So you might just leave at the door.
It takes 2 seconds to open the door, put the shoes in, and close the door.
You guys can see now he's like very OCD about every little particular thing. So.
But and then it gets away the smell as well.
It gets away the smell as well. Okay, so
fuck.
Excuse you, language.
High pitched.
Language.
Your voice is high pitched, you know.
It is sometimes. I get a bit, yeah. Anyways, this was a very long video.
It was.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Smash the thumbs up. And if you guys enjoy videos like this, you can leave questions in the comment section below if you guys want us to film maybe a part 2, or maybe if you want us just to film like a Q&A about marriage.
We need to do
or this.
We need to do a challenge video again.
Yeah.
We've not done a challenge video.
We haven't done a challenge video in ages.
And then there has to be consequences if you lose the challenge. Like flouring your head, or smashing an egg on your head.
Or like, I dare you to do something in the main street.
Yeah.
That'd be quite funny, wouldn't it?
Go out of the house and dance on the street and run back in.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess if you guys want to see us do a challenge video, leave it down below because we will do that for you. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed our little Q&A. But yeah, that's everything I really wanted to say. If you're not following me on Snapchat, follow me on Snapchat because that's where I update and talk about and do all sorts. Like, if you want to see our daily life, then that's where you should be following me. But yeah, that's everything really. Anything else you want to say?
That's it.
Okay. See you guys
soon.
soon.